she look nice. You lied. I told you gotta get
You lied?
See, she don't like five. I know mine. Yeah,
Wait.
But
No, I went back for this one because huh?
You're not even in it.
You can see yourself.
You
You can see yourself.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh yeah.
Divine.
Let's just turn the computer off so she can just hit it and not mess anything up.
Hey everyone. Grand Rising people.
Oh, that's good.
Huh? Yeah, that was a 29. Why, you don't see the tag? They're always a 29. You went down to a 29? Damn, that's awesome. What you doing?
Girl, look at her.
But you know why you are? But do you know why you are though? You lose weight as you go into puberty. You're almost 13.
And I get taller?
Right. So, and especially if you're not eating a lot of
Destiny.
I don't see you running up and down the court though.
I thought you
So
was
if
like,
you're
oh,
back
I'm ready. I'm showing the people who I am.
Stop doing that.
Yeah.
You want to get
Well, why you
want to
doing
get
that?
it go?
Cause my head like I got it.
So if the more like
You bring it out. You do that
you must be
emoji
backing
roll.
away from the TV.
Come on. Cause I'm not going to be long.
Dishes with the school. Look.
Okay.
I say that every time. I'm not going to be long.
Be like 2 hours.
Destiny.
Nope.
Bye bye. What we getting frustrated for today?
Investigate children.
No, investigate the fact.
I'm about to sell real quick.
Look, you ain't stupid.
But it's just
like
going to be
school.
2 seconds and then...
Just like
That's
the trying to
what
figure out
I mean.
these kids. Why is it
That's
happening?
on there.
Did they really get down to the nitty gritty? Is it
Yeah,
really
that's-
over with? And then it went, but think about it.
She
it
was
went
trying
from
to
the
see you
boy,
and say, hey.
but those other two that you said maybe may not be, but then there's 3 other ones. So what's
boy can't show
wait?
you
Spend it
booty.
for somebody else before you fall.
Okay, but wait.
I'm in Mercedes.
But then
So that boy is just
look,
going
but
through.
wait.
Hey y'all, I'm coming. We're gonna start in a second. I'm just trying to get the people
That
to
tells me something. Now.
come on.
Not with you, but with the
Everybody
person.
out there doing
Maybe
their
there's some issue.
You don't have to do this.
Christmas shopping, getting ready to eat slutty
I know,
food.
but the other ones who come in,
Slutty food.
you ain't-
Slutty food. Eat their turkey, cats again and stuff the ass with stuffing on the side. And daily mac and cheese. Y'all know dairy worse than meat? Do y'all know that? Dairy ain't nothing but mucus. It's nothing but mucus. It's nothing but
One time with this.
how can you put it? It just destroy the bones. It destroy the bones. All we need is harmony. It destroy the bones. And it just destroys everything.
Thank you.
It's mucus. It's just mucus.
I got some more. Yeah, get it out.
If you're gonna eat meat, eat
Oh,
meat
yeah.
with greens. I didn't say eat meat. I'm not promoting eating meat, but if y'all gonna do dangerous things, if you combine meat with starch, it takes forever to digest. If you combine meat with greens, I ain't gonna tell y'all how long it's gonna digest because then y'all gonna start just going crazy. But it helps it to digest better if you eat it with greens opposed to starch. Starch will keep it in there, like rice or beans. If you eat it with that type of stuff, it'll be sitting in your like colon for like years.
Why
So
is
not
garlic
really
bad
years,
for
I'm
you?
exaggerating, but y'all know what I mean.
Garlic?
Garlic because
she'll tell you.
it
So
crosses the brain barrier and it depletes brain cells. Back in the day, garlic was used like in World War II. They would put garlic on the end of the like the bullet, and if they shoot you and it went into your bloodstream, you would die. Garlic is. See, we have to understand that.
And people eat it raw when
Yeah.
they say high blood pressure.
Because
Like for instance, okay.
you talking live.
No,
on
because
the
the woman said, oh, they told me eat garlic for high blood pressure. When they get high, eat it raw.
So we have to understand that a lot of these unalkaline or things that the people make and promote, what they do is they kill everything. So say for instance, it's like, yeah, garlic killed my yeast infection, but your yeast infection is going to come back tenfold because now it has destroyed the
good cells
and the bad cells. Anything that's white you really want to stay away from, like cauliflower, garlic. Well, what else can we think of?
So is broccoli better than cauliflower?
I would say broccoli is better than cauliflower. Broccoli isn't good, but cauliflower actually pulls minerals out of the body. Every time you eat cauliflower, just pulling minerals out. Minerals out, pulling minerals out. I'm talking to my sister. She asking me questions. So, Kiara, you can use the Breathe Easy. Clear the mucus in your throat. But anyway, so my sister was asking me why garlic wasn't good. And then, basically. So anything that is white sugar, white flour, garlic, cauliflower is dangerous. Bleach. Rice, yeah, rice. Rice is
So what about
rice is very destructive. Very, very destructive.
fiber or fiber?
So
when people
yeah,
take
whatever.
the teas,
Milk, yeah,
besides
milk,
what
of
they're
course,
working
milk, flour,
for,
so
what else
all
is
of those
in
white
there
things, yeah, mucus.
that's providing nutrients?
So just even like with vinegar, antibiotics.
You take the fiber
What
or
else
fiber,
can we
right?
think of?
So you take
Turmeric.
the
A lot of
fiber
people
because you
think
have
that turmeric
either
is good.
PCOS, you got
All of these
cist,
hybrid
you got
foods that
fiber.
were it's just species of things making franken
Are you standing up?
people and all of that crap. All of those things that we think are so wonderful and nutritious. It's just it kills. It may help in one area, but it's gonna kill in another area. Vinegar is an acid, so right. So when you're dealing baking soda, even baking soda, you put baking soda. If you ever try to say, for instance, if I mix, well, never mind, baking soda, vinegar, all of those things are highly, highly acidic. I mean, if you're looking for something to do what vinegar would do, you would just get a key lime, and that's alkaline. So those are the things you want to look out for.
Let's see what she wants.
Anyway,
Stephanie, put the phone down. Let's see what she wants right now. Put your hand out, both of us.
No,
Wait, you walk up like you
what's
Oh
wrong?
man, y'all doing this.
I ain't saying nothing wrong with
That's
her.
okay.
Yeah, she can't
Who
be.
you want?
I'm just all alkaline. Turmeric is a hybrid, so I don't put hybrids in my body
See
because.
how she looked at me?
Okay, let me break down the alkaline thing real quick.
She want both of
Because
them.
I'm not gonna really go into this for too long.
You grab
All
one
right.
hand.
So I come from the earth, right? This is how I know I come from the earth. Because
But
the
you ended
dirt
up with me.
is different shades
Of
of
course, they all
my
do.
color. Black, brown, whatever.
She
The
already
trees, the
You
roots
already
of the
know.
trees look like what? Dreadlocks, my twist out. This tree right here would look like a bush. When the men have the waves in their hair, look like the ocean. So that lets me know that I'm a part of nature. So thus, I must eat from nature in order to be at my fullest, in order to not be sick. So if I eat Joe Blow over here made in a lab, my body's gonna fight it, realizing that it did not come from nature, and then I'm going to get sick. So this is why we talk about, this is why I'm all alkaline. This is why the herbs that I sell are all alkaline. Now, do I cheat? Yes, I do. New Orleans has about, 25 vegan restaurants? And we'll go here and there. I mean, they be cool. They be all right. But it's more of the time of when, like, I'm rushing and I'm so busy and this and this and that. But eventually, like, once everything calms down, I'm going to go, like, with, back completely alkaline. And then I'll deal with that, like, every blue moon. But, yeah, so whatever.
Somebody said they can't.
I can't hear you. Y'all, anybody? They so ghetto. Get up out of here. They can't even hear. But no, I'm being funny. They can't really hear because we had all of this commotion going on. Well, not really commotion, but y'all don't offend them because they ghetto. I'm scared of them. So but do y'all need me to repeat that? Beautiful girls, thank y'all. Y'all really pretty. Oh Lord, I don't know, y'all. I feel like after I had the baby thing, I've been so focused on like taking care of y'all and my family that I'm looking like shit out here. I know you say I'm not, but I know who I could be. I know the glow up I got in right
You have
now.
that regardless, though.
I'm like looking like a whale out here. Nigga gave me something breaking out my face.
Look, everybody's saying no.
Please. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I'm the healer that's like giving everything right now. And I'm like, so I really need to repair. I really need to like, you know, whatever. Hey, Michelle, I love you. But, God, anyway, so what I was saying, but I appreciate y'all, but I gotta do better. I'm just.
Is that your daughter?
Yeah, that's my daughter. Can you believe? Oh, that's a dude accent. Oh no. Oh, I was about to say. Yeah, that's my daughter. That is my alkaline goddess daughter. Oh my God, I love them to that. She's about to be 15. She a big girl. What I'm gonna do? Okay, is it question and answer? I got some questions. Yeah, y'all can ask me some questions. How you keep your weight, girl? Avocado oil will keep you being a fat ass. Okay. See, here's the thing. Y'all remember me being like super slim, right? That's because I don't believe in ingesting oils, right? And if you do, very minimal. But like I was just explaining, like I'm off my game because I have so much going on. And I'm like focused on y'all, and I have the new baby, and that's what really, that's the challenge right now. Having like the business and continuing to grow and grow and grow, and then having the little boo, you know, the baby, you have to give your all to the children. So I'm not on my like super, you know how I used to be. So now it's just like, oh, can y'all make me some fried mushrooms? I never used to play games like that, but hey, I'll be cool. Cause oh, Destiny, you gotta go make him that golden goddess. Don't add sea moss. The golden goddess, don't add sea moss. He come and get it. So yeah, I do have to say that sometimes, but I figure like this. I'll be real motivated. She'll get older, and I already know I'm in a good position. I know what I need to do to like heal myself. I won't be going too far to where I'm gonna be dying and stuff. No, indeed, no. So like, you know, I'm cool. I'm still be doing my little thing, but she gonna get older. I'm gonna be glowed up, and it'll be beautiful. So I'm not really worried about that. It's cool. It's cool. I'm not worried. But anyway, avocado oil will keep you like a fat ass. Because avocado oil is so fatty. And the more you eat it, it's like you'll get fat. You'll be a whale. And I'm like, literally, currently, I'm a whale. I know y'all trying to be nice, but literally, I'm a whale. I heard you to say, read your message, sis. I had heard you, Bass, say, read your message. I'm trying to get to it. So I got you. Don't worry. That's another thing. I need to train somebody to start answering these messages. So anyway, I wanted to talk about the sale real quick because every time I have a sale, which first of all, the sale has went insane as usual. So please, people, allow at least a week for your order to be out. I'm actually in hire like some temporary work, so we're gonna be working fast. But it's like, don't come stalk me 3 days later and be like, where's my order? This sale is outdoing any other sale that I have ever had, okay? So please be patient. And it's still going. I started to cut it off. I ain't lying. I wanted to say that's a wrap. Y'all playing too many games. But I was like, okay, we just, oh, congratulations, Sal. You got your positive test. Anyway, so I started to cut it off, but I let it go. But you know, blah, 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 whatever. So I just want to say there will be no except the sale is ending at 11:59 p.m. No exceptions. Do not come in my inbox because y'all know that I'm a sweet person and I feel like y'all be taking advantage of me. Do not come in my inbox 2-3 days from now and say, sis, I missed the sale. I didn't see it. Can you still honor the code? And you know I'm going to be a sucker because I'm trying to be all professional and shit and be like, sure, sis, here's your code. Don't do me that, okay? Use the motherfucking code now and it's over at 11:59. Do you hear what I'm saying? It is over. Don't come and tell me, oh, I checked out and I forgot to use the code. Can you honor it? Don't play me like that because then you expect me to be a good person and be all professional and be like, oh, you forgot to put the code in? Let me, but, and it's not that I'm being a bad person. It's just too hard. Then I got to go back and refund your money. I got to write you down and then send you 15% off PayPal. I'm not working with that amount of time. You have no idea what it is like day to day. Mothers, you understand From the moment that I wake up, walk down my stairs to start packing teas, telling, then I have to do homeschool between these couple of hours, and then we look, it's in madness. And then my 4-year-old, she is Tarzan, okay? She's Tarzan, like it, boom, boom, and then she asks a lot of questions, which is perfect because we want to keep that brain stimulated. It's just like, no. So please, I'm begging you to just respect me as an individual and do not come tell me you forgot. That's your problem. If you sitting there and you literally know that there's a code and forget to put it in, I can't help you. We have to all be grown adults and take our lick. Period. So anyway, should I stop using the Fibroid Friday? If you're pregnant, absolutely, and congratulations, girl. I know, I ain't gonna lie, I be kind of bucked up. The code is pink. Pink because your lips are pink, okay? I love it. But anyway, so yeah, the code is pink, and I swear it's in tonight. That's what I wanted to say, y'all, because I could just, I see it now. I could just feel it coming. Oh, sis, I can't. Look at my new little labels, y'all. I use my own face. So that, this is my little logo, right? And I use my own face so that when y'all making my tea and you about to eat something bad, I'm watching you. I'm in your face. I'm on you, okay? Don't do it, sis. I'm watching your every move. But I think it came out cute. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I play too much. I have to stop. I really gotta stop. I just play too much. But I have to be happy, y'all. Because with the amount of stress that my environment takes, I'm breastfeeding. So if I don't be like joking and floating and doing all of that stuff, Divine gonna suffer. So I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I just sit there and be like, think of something so funny, Krystal. Like when I'm feeling sad and I think of something and just be laughing, and Divine to look at me and just bust out laughing and fall all on the floor. But that's what I'm trying to do. Because when you laugh, do you know that when you laugh, you press certain nerves in your body to let off this healing, what do you call it? Like healing juices. Like that's so beautiful that your body understands that, because that's why they say laughter is the best medicine. It literally pinches nerves in your body to begin like healing you. So when people are like sick and stuff, always try to make them laugh. Always try to like keep them happy. And that is a part of the healing, because when we go into, girl, you just so, that girl cold.
Wait,
like, I'm not even lying. I did that, okay? Because my daddy didn't do it. I did it. Like, when I look at my children and see that they done became, like, I'm looking at them like, damn, they so gorgeous. I don't see how mothers hate on their children. Like, have you lost your mind? I want my children to be so much colder than me. So much prettier than me. Like, this girl is, she is. Pardon me, Divine, like they so cold, bro. I swear. But anyway, so the environment has to be right. If you're like, even like, okay, so I had a consultation yesterday with a couple. Like, he clicked his wife on three-way or whatever like that. And when I'm talking to people, I can always sense, I pick up the energy. So that way I can know like what's going on with your environment. I do look at the people before the consultation, because I'm looking for a certain type of features to show me who's sick, the man or the woman. Like, is the sperm count low? Is it hard for her to have? Tell them this. Can I look at people and see if it's hard for them to have a baby? Bruh, I ain't never been. I can literally look at you and see if you're fertile, if it's hard for you to have a baby, if you can have a baby, but it will be difficult if you're like, I ain't gonna say barren because I don't believe in that, but such and such, whatever. So like, I'm so cold with it. I don't even know. Like, it came from, that's why I put that post yesterday, because see, I'm rambling again, that like, I learned this just like my ancestors did before there were colleges and degrees and certifications, because all that means is that you're good at memorizing and taking a test. So stop it. But literally, I have had hands-on experience. I've delivered babies. I've delivered my own 12 other women. You know what I'm saying? I'm living this. I'm telling you. So it's just, it's so factual. But anyway, So like I look at the couple and I can see, you know, who's dealing with what. Is it the man that's really hindering them? Is it the woman that's hindering them? Blah, 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 whatever. So if you ready for me to keep it real with you, because I do ask, because a lot of people will get offended. When I'm on that phone with you, I'm like, you know, do y'all want to hear the truth? So I just start rambling. So I see that you know, you might be pre-diabetic, you're addicted to sugar. They be like, how? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I swear. So anyway, because there's certain, you can just look, you can see, you can kind of sense it. So anyway, the whole point is, like, I know, because I'm just rambling again, Aquarius. The whole point of that is, like, the emotional stability of the woman and the man is very important to conceiving. Because you see, like, say for instance, well, F that example. Okay, like, okay, since my brain has memory, right, and I can think and I have visions and blah, 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 whatever. Everything in my body does. So the baby is sitting in the ovaries, right? It's sitting in the ovaries and it's an intelligence. This is why it's an intelligence, because every month it says, I'm going to come out of your ovaries up into your fallopian tube and I'm going to drop if the semen is not there, and then I'm going to menstruate, right? This is the intelligence of your ovaries. So there are babies sitting in a reservoir just in your freaking like ovaries, just waiting. So it knows to mechanically do that every month, right? So just like I gave y'all the example that the baby does not want to come into a uterus that is not warm. All babies love warm and happiness. That's a fact. We all do. So if you're walking with cold feet, like I said, that makes a tilted uterus. If you're walking with cold feet, or you high in alcohol, which dehydrates the uterus, or you're doing other things that stop the circulation from the uterus, and the uterus is cold, the baby does not want to come into that. So the baby has an intelligence all on its own. And say, for instance, you're just this person who's just, I'm never going to be pregnant, and I'm sad, and things are never working out for me. No, the baby can feel that. The baby does not want to be in that type of environment. Just as if you get an egg and a semen, and do you know that, okay, it implants, say you get a positive pregnancy test, and the egg is like, is weak, or the semen is weak, you know that your body is going to make a decision to terminate. That's the first abortion. When you miscarry, that is actually your body choosing to abort the baby, because it is saying that the chances of this baby being a defective offspring is too high. Whether it be autism, ADHD, addicted to alcohol, drugs, what I wanted to say, alcohol, drugs, y'all so distracting. I already ramble so much that it's hard for my mouth to keep up with my brain. If y'all notice, I'll be like, because the brain is moving like this and my mouth is just like, can it keep up? But anyway, so the egg quality and the sperm quality, the body is gonna say, you know, I don't want to stay here. So then the woman's body is just gonna terminate it, because that's the intelligence of her body. Because she feels as if we're going to go through all of this work to make an offspring that will not be effective in society. This is how intelligent your body is, and once you start to understand that, you really stop playing with yourself. Every thought that you have becomes a projection of who you are. Just like I was on, whose live I was on? Jeez, my girl. And she was really saying how people was listening to the music and stuff like this. And I never really touched on that. I never really touched on that, because it's like, damn, my battery on 5%. You want to try to plug me up? All right, okay. Go get my thing in the extension cord so I can plug it up. But anyway, so she was really saying like how the music, blah, blah. Now, I haven't listened to the radio in 8 years. Y'all don't never hear me posting songs, because like, I don't play that shit. Music, your ancestors used music to heal the body. So now you listening to frequencies of way, fuck that nigga, fuck that bitch. I mean, excuse me, y'all. Don't listen, mama. Like, and I'm a ducker and fuck. What are we doing? Like, is that the type of things that you put into your soul and that you become? Because then you repeat it. And then you go into the shower and you singing, not understanding that water takes on the energy of the words that you speaking. Then you go in the mirror and you singing, not understanding that the mirror reflects energies of what you speaking, making it 2 times greater. but y'all think that's witchcraft, but you participate in it every day and thinking that you're a Christian who believe in the Bible. Stop the foolishness, okay? There's church up in here today, all right? Nah, that's real stuff. So there is no coincidence that they make the movies to propaganda you to sing with the mic in the mirror because you're reflecting that energy. So you become everything that you sing because the music is like a fire-ass energy. It ain't just speaking. It's harmonizing. It's coming with sound. Like, you know, so you in the mirror. And I don't even know these stars. Let me see. I don't want to name nobody. I guess they just be singing about like how the good they pussy is. It's just like, it's just weird. So when you internally take on all of that, it's like your insides just filled with trash. Like, and it's like, I'm not even like being mean to y'all, but if you think of like the whole like setup, you singing like destructive music, which is destructive only to our culture, because back in the you know, you hear the Caucasians talking about their woman. What's that song, Desi, that I was hearing? Honey, I will loving you till you're 70, all that. Oh, he love her. He gonna love her till she's 70. But your man telling you, oh, fuck you, bitch, we hate you. And you're like, damn, like, that's what we get? So
I think the camera flipped. Yeah.
It's a destruction to your culture. This is what you telling your children is okay to think about a woman? This is what you telling your daughter is okay for a man to think? I don't play that up in here. We don't listen to that shit up in here. Y'all, I swear we don't. I don't play with my children like that. I really, really don't. Because that's going to become who they are. I'm not homeschooling just to homeschooling. I'm homeschooling because when I look at these children and they walk the fuck up out my house, I can say I did that. Not the school did that. And then when I be like, girl, where you get that shit from? She going to look at me and be like, you did that. So that's why I'm doing that. I mean, I want my children to be a byproduct of who I am. And that's just as real as it get. Can anyone help me? What's your problem? Alea, that's her name. So yeah, man, that's real. Like right now, I know y'all out here Christmas shopping. Think I don't see how low the energy is on Facebook? And I'm not saying nothing's wrong with Christmas, because y'all have yet to know what I believe in, because I won't talk about it. But I'm not saying nothing's wrong with Christmas. The whole putting like a dead tree, you know, fuck the world, cutting trees down. You don't even eat a motherfucking, excuse me, Des, she old enough. You don't eat a mango salad, but you gonna put a whole, you gonna disrespect. See, y'all play with nature and then wonder why your life be so fucked up. Nothing works for me. And it's not going right for me, but you ain't doing nothing right. But what you think is right ain't even right. You listen to this destructive ass music, you perming your hair, you got your makeup on, you got your heels on, your man ain't right, he all fucked up. It's like you put the dead tree, you don't even get back to nature. You go peel the orange and you put the peelings in the trash. You don't think nature want that shit? You don't think nature wants something back from us taking and taking and taking? You got to think about that stuff. Why are you throwing fruit seeds in the trash, but then you're going to want to cry when all of the seeds are genetically modified and we don't got nothing growing wild? Come on, because you're not thinking about that. You know why? Because you never take a moment to think about the real shit, because you're just so consumed with all of the other shit. Sitting and eating big old pussy turkeys and you're talking about what you thankful for? I want to know. I want to know. What them been some real excellent shit that didn't happen this year? Because when you sat down at that table and you made that excuse to say, because I don't never be touching on this, but I'm just rambling now. When you made that excuse to say, well, we don't celebrate it because we know that this is the day that they killed all our motherfucking brothers and sisters and aunties and uncles and grandmas and grandpas. We just getting together because it's family. What the fuck? You can't do that the next day? How about the day before? How about even the same week? But you're going to do it on the same day that a person literally took and killed all your people. And then you sit and you say to yourself, ancestors don't never be with me. I wouldn't help your motherfucking ass either. You just celebrated and sat down and gave your energy to a day that celebrated my slaughter. Why would they help you? You don't understand the position that you be in by the decisions that you make. It's real out here. But we are not thinking outside of the motherfucking box, okay? Period. You have to start. Now, I'm not saying Christmas is bad, because Christmas is actually, when you take the whole Jesus setup out of it and you really want to go into the history of Christmas, you could give it to me. I don't play that. I breastfeed on camera. So Christmas is nothing more than the worship of the sun, okay? So Christmas was, you know, we have the equinox thing. And the sun stays at a certain point for 3 days. The people thought that the sun had died. When the sun rose again, the literal sun out there, after those 3 days, then there was like the sun rose again. So Christmas is nothing more than the worship of the sun. The big old Christmas tree in your living room that you cut from nature is a problem. And the balls that you hang on it, which are symbolical for real nigga balls, is a problem also. So I'm not saying don't get presents and whatever, but whatever. You just got to be aware of the things that you do. Don't be a robot and just do things to do things. Know what you're doing. This is a problem that we're having. Okay, well, I want to be non-fertile. Okay, well, a lot of women want to be fertile. So don't, y'all about to make me move to NOLA. I just a piece of rambling, man. So anyway, where was I?
Somebody didn't ask the question.
So a lot of people didn't ask the question.
Oh.
Do you have anything
Go
as
all the way
birth
to the
control?
bottom so you
Neem
can
works
see.
for men, right? Yeah, so I mean, you could use neem, because neem could be a natural birth control. I don't use neem because neem is not alkaline, and I'm an aggravating alkaline person. So let me get my boobs out.
Hey.
My baby need to eat. I can feed her. I promote breastfeeding. You can't even make posts about breastfeeding. You really can't. Because then the women who didn't have enough milk to breastfeed and the women who chose not to breastfeed gonna think that you're talking about them because you're celebrating breastfeeding. It be the weirdest shit. It's like, don't be putting all that guilt on me. I didn't have nothing to do with that. Why can't I make a post that say, yeah, breastfeeding this and this and that? I swear, I put a memory of Destiny about how we was refusing formula.
They get so offended.
And she was like, this makes people who couldn't breastfeed offended.
Okay, so if I was thankful for my legs and somebody who didn't have legs,
Right.
came on my post, they would feel offended.
That's what I'm saying. So we have to understand that. Oh Lord, I don't even want to get that mad. Okay.
You gotta go all the way.
So check this out. Let's give an example real quick. All right. Say for instance that formula was never created and there were no bottles and we all lived on the land like we used to. And your breast did not produce any milk. What would be your next step? I want to know. Why don't we think like that? What would be your next step? Nobody?
They
If
come
formula
and they
never existed and you were back under there living off the land and you felt like your breast wasn't producing enough milk, what would you do? Right. I would think my first thing would be
To drink water.
let me drink some more water because my breast milk is water, right? My breast milk is liquid, correct? So then I would say, all right, more water. Maybe I'm not eating enough, okay? So then I would eat more fruit, right? Because fruit had a lot of water content, right? So now we eat some fruit, blah, 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 whatever. So then, you know, maybe I'm still not producing. So then I would get some herbs. I would eat off the land some herbs. Because back then they knew they didn't have to go to school. They knew what herbs was for breast milk. So when you give up as quickly as you fucking do, without researching to the depth of it like you can, that's not my fault. That's him for his tea. Tell him I'm on Facebook Live, but I do love him. And so what I'm saying is, see, here's how I look at it. There's no option other than breastfeeding my child. I'm not trying to make nobody feel like shit. But when you understand the importance of this milk, you know that there are no other options. So you exhaust. This the only thing that pisses me off. Hey, Jan, it's so bad. Oh, that's Brooke. Hey, Brooke. I thought that was Kitchen of Judah. But I'm on Facebook Live. What pisses me off is how fast people give up. Like I was saying in my last live, you done been with John for 25 years. John done cheated on you 17 times. Okay? John done put you through this and you still holding on. Why you don't got that same energy when it comes down to breastfeeding? That's what I'm pissed off about. All of that snooping that you did on John to find out that he cheated 17 times, you turned into a CIA motherfucking investigator. But you won't turn into that to find out how you can give your child that milk. That's my problem. Period. So, you see when people messaging me and stuff. That's all I'm saying about that. So I'm not trying to make nobody feel no type of way. I'm trying to tell you to go as far as you would go to find those weaves that don't like move off of your head and stuff or whatever like that. And that type of stuff. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, they call it lace fronts. You good do. They coming out with the coldest shit. Hair looking like theirs for real, huh? Okay. Girl, I'm about to make this status. Don't have them come for me on this status. Okay. So we talking about breast milk, right? We could do fennel. All right? You could do blue vervain. Blue vervain will help you to fight depression after your baby, because it's hard out here. They expect you to have a baby and to go back into society after 6 weeks after we have been seriously neglected mentally, physically, and emotionally in fucking America. Okay? That's what they expect you to do. They expect you to just get up with which you haven't had a whole human living inside you like a damn apartment complex for 9 months. And then they give you 6 weeks. That math don't even add up to me. I had to grow a human for 9 months, and all you gonna give me is 6 weeks after I push them out to just recuperate? Nah, that ain't fair. So I made a status telling women that it's gonna take, okay, when I breastfeed, I say this, I do repeat myself because I'm constantly having newer people. When you get pregnant, your estrogen levels get super high, right? It takes a minimum of 24 months for your estrogen breastfeeding, a minimum of breastfeeding for 2 years. Breastfeeding. Because if not, if you do not breastfeed, the estrogen levels stay high and your risk for breast cancer shoots. Your risk for cervical cancer. But that's nature's way, I believe, of it being like a karmatic thing. Because the body has to run a certain way. Period. How would you want to do that? Period. Nah, really. So, you have to breastfeed for a minimum of 24 months in order for the estrogen levels to go back down to normal. So, what does that tell you about your mental stability? Or your emotional stability? Or the way that your body will function after you give birth? Do not rush yourself. Do not say to yourself that society has given you 6 motherfucking weeks and you just supposed to get up and your belly's supposed to be flat and you supposed to be okay and go back into society. It doesn't work that way. So stop being hard on yourself. It does not work that way. There are laws to nature. There are laws to the way that this has to go. So you want to be important in respecting your postpartum time mentally, because don't forget that if you are breastfeeding, you are passing all of that information on to your baby. Period. And then also having sex while you breastfeeding. I won't touch into whether it's okay to have sex while you breastfeeding and pregnant. I'm not doing it. Because last time I did it, y'all lost y'all fucking minds. I'm not doing it. Y'all don't want to hear the real shit? I'm going to save it for my seminars. I'm not doing it. So, if you are having sex while you're nursing, then you have to understand that the man is giving you information, right? Everything he doing. He downloading information, whether it be pork skins and fucking alcohol, weed, coke, because I ain't even want to say coke. But some of y'all niggas still on coke and you trying to have a baby. What the fuck is going on? Like, no, that's unacceptable. Okay? I'm not here to judge you. But I will say that coke may be a little too much. Okay? Maybe you should not be trying for a baby if he's still doing that. Maybe you should focus on getting him help. If you feel like this the person that you want to have your children, and maybe you should, help him detox before, because baby, I mean, some of the shit I done heard, it's like, don't be that desperate to have a baby so where you are willing to bring life into this world in a way that it should not be, because your time is gonna come. You don't need to be forcing things, because that's when you gonna fuck it up. So anyway, he doing coke, marijuana, or eating like awful. You're breastfeeding, right? You having sex. He may be either nutting in you or y'all have a fluid exchange. Your baby's going to get all of that. So you want to be mindful of all of those things. Is it what you're eating that's giving the baby colic, or is what you're eating through him that's giving the baby colic? Pay attention to all of that. What I'm trying to do is not to get y'all to think like me, but to get y'all to actually start thinking. And I'm not offending y'all, because we do that constantly. We wake up and we do the same routine because we have not been taught to think outside of what we've been taught. But once you start thinking outside of what you've been taught, then you're actually thinking. Then you're actually having free thoughts. And when you have free thoughts, you begin to understand that there's more to what you've been taught. Okay? Well, real shit though. So what I'm trying to get you to do is think. Period. So another thing I want to touch on, just stop detoxing just yourself and saying fuck your children. I'm over it. Right? And saying, oh, they don't want to eat this or they don't want to eat that. Oh, I'm sorry. Huh? Yeah, hold a bit real quick. Saying they don't want to eat this or they don't want to eat that. First of all, if they go to that fake ass school that you send them to and they come home with an F, you gonna beat their ass. But if you in the house and you say eat this and they say no, I'm gonna eat this fucking pork skin, you just like, oh, I can't deal with it. They just don't want to eat the shit out. Something's a little backwards there, okay? Because if you're gonna beat their ass for an F, I think that what they're putting inside their bodies is way more important. The first tip that I'll give you, no, you ain't doing nothing wrong. The iron tea is gonna be bitter, so it's just about, either like adding some day syrup to it, dealing with it. The more bitter the herbs are, the better for the healing. Anyway, so you control the food that's in your house, okay? So the situation is, if they're not, children don't have the ability to starve themselves. They don't have that mechanic in their head. So it's either eat this and that. They're going to get it after a while. But stop playing your turn. You trying to heal. And then that's going to make it awkward. So as you begin to heal, as your body begins to lighter, your mind is going to work a certain way. And you're going to be on this almost like goddess level. And then your children going to be acting like savages because they're eating savage shit. So you're mentally you're gonna crash, because you're not gonna be able to deal with the growth that you're having and the fact that they're acting like animals. So it's gonna be this unbalanced, disconnected shit going on in the house, and you're going to lose your mind. So you want to make sure that everybody is on the same board, whether this be you, hubby, and stop leaving out your children. Like, what the fuck? I'm so tired of seeing it. You and hubby want to eat fruits and vegetables, and you get a dog slops to the children. Like, what's the problem?
We matter.
And listen, because I don't want to offend the lady who said this. Okay, so is the Yanni tea and the BV package differently? Yes, it is different. So if you have BV, then you would get the BV package. If you have a Yanni infection, some type of STD, PDI, something like that, then you want to use the Yanni infection wipeout. And I'm actually glad that you asked that question, because I'm tired of y'all having STDs and thinking that you can use one bottle and you're gonna be all right. Like, stop it. It is you have a sexually transmitted disease. That's like me thinking that I need one bottle of tea to fight cancer. Just stop. So you're probably going to need, especially if you have, anytime you're dealing with BV, yeast, or some type of STD or some type of infection, you're probably going to need more than one tea. 1 tea is a 2-week supply. So get you a month's worth, which is 2 teas. Get you 2 months worth, which is 4 teas. You spend that on your hair, so I don't even want to hear it. I mean, I had one girl I posted about the sale. She gonna talk about the teas went up. Sis, I got to live. This is actually my job. I mean, what y'all want from me? You want me to give it to you for free? Had this been the days where we were trading shit, I could trade you a tea for some other shit. But right now, because we live off money, I gotta make a motherfucking living. And I would think that my prices are reasonable, because the shit that I've heard about IVF and all of that Clomid and all of that other shit, you can't get a baby for $15 a jar. You can't be beating fibroids for $20. I'm tired of hearing it. I see y'all with these $300 hair. I didn't even know that shit was that high until somebody asked me to buy them that, knowing I don't go for that. But asked me to buy them that as a birthday present. This girl sent me a tab for $450. For hair? For somebody else's hair? But you don't give a fuck about your insides. You're not trying to spend no money on what's going inside you. Your uterus dehydrated and rotting like a motherfucker. Your pussy having discharge. His semen is junk, but you don't care nothing about the inside. Your organs shriveled up. Your kidneys been bleeding for 19 fucking years. You can't breathe in the morning because you have so much mucus in your fucking lungs, but you don't care. You ain't willing to spend no money on no decent amount of food or for herbs, but you want to come talking about how poor you are and I see your nails and your faces beat. We ain't doing it. Because y'all see that I'm nice, and I feel like some of y'all be trying to play off that. Don't try to play me, because I lived a very unnice life before this, and I'm not going to play that shit no more. Did your price go up? I got to eat. I got 3 children in here. 3 of them, okay? 3. What you think they gotta eat? What they gonna do? This is literally my job. I don't leave from the teas and then go work somewhere else. I have to make the living off the teas. And then what kills me, when you buy these teas, you're actually helping yourself. You ain't buying nothing from me like that we not both winning. You buying and you healing you, and you just giving me the money because I'm putting it together. Like, come on. And then don't feel, ooh, I'm sorry for this. I've been seeing them shots y'all been throwing because I pay attention to everything. Don't play me like a herbalist who don't care about you wants you to be a customer for life. Hold the fuck up. First of all, you should be taking herbs like that anyway. Okay?
Go in the kitchen.
With a break in between just to let your body do it. So don't tell me I want a customer for life. Like you don't always need your blood to be clean, or you don't always need some iron, or you don't always need no fucking red raspberry tea. Don't do that shit to me. Like, I mean, that don't make no sense to me. I'm not trying to, that's like me trying to keep you sick or something. Do I not give y'all information to keep you well? That's like me saying, ooh, give me an example, Destiny. I can't even think of it. I don't try to keep you sick, nor do I try to keep you to be a customer for life. But do not vaccines. Right. Do not play me like repeat customers or me trapping customers. What? What? I don't understand that. You gonna always need herbs. What about multivitamin herbs? I'm trying to keep you to be a customer for life because you need the golden goddess, which is gonna keep you minerally filled. I don't understand that stupid ass shit. So a nail tech, you're not gonna go see that hoe every 2 weeks? I don't want to hear that shit, bruh. you not gonna go get you some new shoes every now and then? Why I got to be like that when I'm a herbalist? It's like they always throwing shots at me. Oh, because you're a herbalist, you don't want to give nobody the herbs for free. You're not really trying to help us. This is my job, dude. If I tell you,
if you go to the doctor and pay for stuff,
I'm not even gonna deal with that. If you come to me and you say, what can I use for this and this and that? I might could give you 1 herb, but if I start giving you 2, 3 herbs, you're taking away my recipe. This is my job. What y'all want from me? Yeah, I'm an herbalist who care about the world. That's why I make it affordable. But do not come at me like if you really cared about it, this information to be free. Well, fuck, I gotta work, huh? Just leave me on the streets, huh? I'm gonna give you the information and I'm gonna just be having no money. We just can't eat or nothing because you want it for free. That ain't fair. If you gonna pay for every fucking thing else that's destroying your ass, don't play me like that. Y'all put money into the worst of the worst shits I've ever seen. But for me to be a herbalist, I'm doing injustice. But y'all be trying to fuck with me, bruh. Y'all really do, and I'm just not gonna stand for it. I mean, I can't be an herbalist and have a job. Like, I'm not. You would tell us for free. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna just give you all of this shit for free. And then I guess I'll just go build a fucking railroad. Because I know how to build railroad. Like, is that what y'all want from me? Like, I don't understand this. She just found out yesterday she was pregnant. Congratulations. And then they come on me insulting me. What herb could be used for this? So then somebody will say, oh, well, she have the baby boom. No, I'm asking what herb. Guess what, sis? You better go ask some fucking body else. Or you better go research that. I'm not giving you my job for free. If the universe made me a herbalist, everybody else could do everything else, but except for me. Oh, you not giving us the information that we could do it in our house. Okay, well, you can make a juice at your house and you can make a smoothie at your house, but sometimes you go and you pay for it. You can make a meal at your house, but you go to a restaurant and you're not going to insult them and say, oh, what's in this? Can you write the information down for me? You're not going to do that. And don't do that. Don't do that to me. Okay? Because then I'm going to tell the universe on y'all. And y'all don't want them problems. I'm serious, though. For real. It's not fair. You go pay the doctor to do whatever they do. Right? You go do that, that's not fair. You gotta go to them when you sick. When you come in my inbox and you telling me, you don't even gotta pay for a visit to tell me that you not feeling this certain way, feeling this certain way. You gotta go pay them to tell them you not feeling well. You don't ever walk away with, okay, well, how about you just fast for about 2 days, just eat some soup, try to get you a lot of sunshine and a lot of water and a lot of rest. Nah, you don't get that. You get a motherfucking prescription, okay? So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I really, really don't. I feel like that it made me go off. I'm about to get off live. I can't play these games with y'all. No, because I be getting a lot of shade. Y'all don't understand. They be saying, if you really cared about the people, it would be for free. Hold up, we not in them days no more. Do you think that the universe gonna put me in this position if I didn't have a huge heart to give? You think that if I was sitting in the tribe and we was all on land and I was the village medical person, that I'm gonna say, oh yeah, you gotta give me a piece of fruit if you want me to heal you? I would never. But this is not the days that we live in. Right now, it's a money system. And I don't have a choice but to live. But the fact that I even have to explain that shit to y'all is really fucking me up. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is something that is bettering you. And you just don't even care. You want to pay for everything and respect all these people who fucking over you, who not even giving you real womb help, who not even giving you no real information, who giving you stuff that's actually in turn destroying you and your children and future generations. You want to give your money to them freely without any questions, without asking them for the ingredients, without trying to insult them. Like, I'm not taking it because I don't know what's in it. But your dude just sat there and ate a 5-course pig with 16 fucking pesticides in it and iron that was pumped into it and nitrates and cyanide and all of that poison shit. And not once did he give a fuck about putting that daily stuff in it. But I have sisters who come to me and tell me that their husband won't take the tea because he don't know what's in it. Real shit. I swear. And then I had one lady who gonna tell me, yeah, we gotta know what's in them because the medication that I take is gonna react with a certain herb, and that's real. But you on the wrong end of the spectrum. Maybe you need to ask this motherfucker what herbs you need to avoid since you doped up over there on that fucking medication. Maybe that's what you need to do. For real. How do you feel about salt scrubs? I'm not really too with it. I feel like there's more gentle ways to heal than letting the body have all of that salt intake at one time, because then the body's going to react a certain way, and I'm just not feeling. See, when I put these herbs together and people trying to copy me, they can never be me, first of all. I just want to let you guys know you can never be me, okay? Because I'm not talking to all my friends because I love y'all, but the ones who try, just stop it now because it's not going to work. It's just not going to work. But anyway, so... you were saying, yeah, so my method of healing is using the most gentle way that I can use to heal y'all. So, like, when I see people suggesting certain different roots and stuff, they gotta be careful out here, because these herbalists kind of be playing games, and it's like, I don't know if they just fucking Googling shit and be like, what works for kidneys, but they seem to try to put you on like the harshest things they could put you on, and y'all bodies are really not ready for that based off where y'all coming from. We got mercury fillings, pesticides, chemtrails, fucking all of the makeup. Y'all got all of this stuff going on. Y'all too far to, I think, to be dealing with such harsh herbs, unless you're going to do that shit correctly. You're going to be fasting correctly. You're going to be eating correctly. Someone's monitoring you. I cannot monitor you. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a multivitamin that's going to have the gentlest herbs with no, I can't say no side effects. All of this has not been regulated by the FDA. This is for entertainment purposes only. This cannot cure, treat, or diagnose you. Okay. So I would say that has almost no side effects, okay? Because these are the gentlest. I put it this way: when I go to heal you, I choose the gentlest herbs that will do a great job in doing what they do. I'm not gonna come at the body all harsh, okay? So salt scrubs will be harsh. Enemas would be harsh. Colonoscopies would be harsh. Why? Because you're pulling minerals outside of the body way too fast. The body can't keep up. So although you're pulling the toxins out, you're putting minerals, and you're in turn not going to feel well. You should never rob your body of minerals at a fast pace like that. I do not support enemas. I do not support colonoscopies. I do not support harsh herbs unless you're sitting with me and I'm monitoring you and I can see how you're going to react and I can be with you. Until then, you're going to get the most gentlest herbs that you can get to do a good job. Okay, so that was also my goal. So that's why it's real difficult for people to try to copy off of me, because they don't really understand what my mission was. When I thought of the Goddess Collection, I was very methodical in what I did. I didn't just put some shit together and say they're going to be all right. I knew that I could not sit and watch how everybody would do. So when I'm making the fibroid fighter, when I'm making the sperm vitality, when I'm making the breathe easy, I'm making sure that babies could take this shit. But then I'm making sure it's so powerful that you're going to get results. Okay, so that's another thing I want y'all to be careful of, because I go in these Dr. Sabi groups and they suggesting that you do certain herbs, which I'm not even going to name, and I be thinking to myself, ugh, if she don't know what she's doing, you going to fuck that person up. Y'all not even thinking to not be promoting certain herbs when people don't know what they're doing, because now you touching bad territory. Because if you abuse a certain herb, especially a harsh herb, we talking about cascara, rhubarb, hydro, gainer root, whatever you call that shit. If you abuse those herbs, even woodworm, clove, and what's the other one? Black walnut is gentle, not too harsh, but you can't take it for too long. And this is why I don't do all that. It goes so deep. I can't just say herb of the day. You don't know what you're doing with that. You gotta be careful. I'm not just gonna be doing that. I can't do that. It wouldn't sit right with me if I tell you herb of the day and you go home and fuck that shit up, because I can't say, oh, this time it's too much. But anyway, so you want to be you just want to be careful. You want to be careful of the suggestions, because I watch everything. I don't really comment on hardly nothing, because I'm a little lame because I'm an Aquarius, but I do watch, and I just be saying, God, they just fucking up, huh? So just be careful. Just be careful, because with anything, you like Dick Gregory used to say, if you got a brain tumor, you're not gonna go to a foot doctor to get it removed. So don't be listening to just know anybody when you're trying to get herbs to heal. Go to a motherfucking herbalist, and go to a herbalist who you see have results. Because like I told y'all the other live, when I'm posting these results, it's to show you that there's a different way. Go to somebody who you know. You want to look at that person and feel comfortable and say, well, how do they look? How are they feeling? You know what I'm saying? How do they see? If they selling something for teeth, are their teeth shiny? You want to be mindful. This is not to hate on the next herbalist, but it's also for you to be safe in what you're doing. Because if you're getting a full body detox from someone who may be, let's say, like maybe 200 pounds, right? And you think to yourself, okay, well, are they taking the detox? Does this detox work? And it worked for you. Say you bought it. And you say, well, I did see changes. Right, cool, right? But what are the consequences for that? What type of herbs are they using? Because if they're not slim, You got to understand that maybe they just throwing some shit together that they know you could detox with. So you have to be very, very careful in what you're doing, because you cannot abuse a certain herb for a certain amount of time. Y'all just got to be careful. You just have to pay attention to everything, okay? So, with that being said, I did it again, Des. I just started rambling. I'm really about to go, though. So the point of the live was, and is the baby ready to go to sleep? So I just was informed that beets are no good. No, beets are awful. Beets are awful. Mecca, I see a lot of women suggesting Mecca, you know, for fertility. And I ain't gonna say shit, because y'all ain't about to be her little alkaline acids. Fucking aggravating. Okay, maybe. So that's why I don't say shit. I just be looking. But Mecca, you gotta understand that Mecca is not an original. When you thinking about, oh, it's 6,000 years old or 10,000 years old, we have been compromised up until 10,000. Here is how, let me give y'all a little tip. Here is how you know that it may be alkaline. It grows in the wild. It grows in forests, and it's true to forests in Amazon, in the Amazon like forest. If it has to be cultivated, 9 times out of 10, it is not original. 10 times if it has to be cultivated. If it does not say the original grows here, if it has to be cultivated, if man has to cultivate it and it does not grow naturally from the soil by itself, it's unalkaline. And you know that you should not put it in your alkaline body. So Mecca is like this #1 fertility recommended. I do not support Mecca. I just don't, because I'm an alkaline person. I don't put something in my body that will heal me and then take away from something so that I'm healed in one area and fucked up in another. I want something that does a complete healing. I ain't taking no herbs from somebody who doesn't look healthy. Your skin ain't glowing. What? Girl, well, y'all shouldn't take herbs from me because I look like shit. I want an over-the-phone consult. I have consultations on the Did you grow? Did I grow what? Mama. But anyway, so what I want to say, consultations on the website. Oh, the website has been updated as well. So this should reduce the traffic. Please. I am begging you, before you come into my inbox and ask me, what can you use for fibroids, to go on my website and check it out. Check and see if the answers and the descriptions are there, because we have updated them. And then at all costs, if you have not found what you need, please inbox me. Well, most likely, please email me at Krystal with a K, because I'm special. Krystal with a K, thehealthadvocate.com. Email is more of my professional way now. Okay? So email me. And, you know, keep it down. So don't be sending me 6 paragraphs, sis. We need to talk. If your problem is that bad, spend them $50, sis. Okay? Because, come on now. You can't be in my inbox with a 6-paragraph and me, you going back and forth, and the T's not working. It's something more you doing. It's something more that's not. You ain't. We gotta holler at each other, sis. We do. Do you use any hair growth teas? Okay. Come on, get over there. The Golden Goddess is the hair growth tea. You asking, do I use it? So the baby does not like stinging nettles, so I have to spray it in my hair. So I do it that way. But yeah, that's pretty much what I do. What to use for a newborn skin? I use my Divine Baby Wash. I do not support soap for a baby. I do not. That's up to you for whatever you want to do. When you ask my opinion, I just give you the reaction. I do not support soap for newborns. They do not stink. Their breath don't stink. Their underarms don't stink. Their kitty don't stink. And if they do, I don't know what's going on. But I don't support soap. Herbs only. I do the Divine Baby Wash for Divine. And I wipe her, and I wipe her, and I wipe her, and she good. And she clean. Because the herbs that's in there are antifungal, antibacterial. So it's cleansing. It does what soap supposedly do without the lye in it. L-Y-E. Lye. Okay. I know, Divine. I'm about to come. I'm really about to come. I swear. Oh, I'm coming too, little baby. So, I don't even know. Okay, so anything else, y'all? Because all I do is ramble. Y'all supposed to be asking questions. I can't never get it right.
Oh, that's perfect.
You was just sitting there with me?
Yeah.
And then we got to finish these orders. We got only a few more to get out today, and then it's the sale day. Oh my God, Jesus. May God be with us. Cold Pink ends today. Do not ask me. Ends at 11:59 p.m. Cold Pink because it says pink. Okay.
You want mama?
I'm sitting at the appointment in your live, so oh Lord, girl, don't tell them my information. Oh. Come looking for me. Talking about who is that supporting herbs?
Why
We're getting her.
You can't see the comments if you go all the way up to the top.
I don't know because I ain't seen nothing at the bottom. And the baby's sleeping.
You just missed all those comments.
Is it still best to use a baby boom for a man with a spot on his lung? I don't know. If a man have lung problems, he should use the Breathe Easy. I'm not going to say he can't use any of the baby booms, but I would prefer him not to. I know, right, girl? I'm so proud. Oh, Lord. Face regimen, please. Girl, y'all just can't see because somebody gave me this girl. She a herbalist. She a herbalist herself. She make her own face mask. She don't play. She make her own toothpaste. Face mask, hair grow. I'm like, girl, I will fund you. She fired.
This is a braid out. That's why my hair's short.
So with the where is poor Harmony? Where she'll never want to be in the camera. I Harmony beat y'all up. She but I know they were saying because she the only one missing from here. So I'm not gonna lie, my skin do be effed up when I do eat from these restaurants in New Orleans. And recently I had somebody to give me, I think, like a soap. And you know, she said it was alkaline, but the way my skin reacted, it wasn't. So, She said they can't see any advice on constipation. You need water. You need to lay off the dairy. You need to lay off any type of beans, any type of beans, dairy, of course, meat. And lots of water. Water is literally the #1 cause for constipation unless you're taking medication that has the side effect of constipation. Okay. Anything else, guys? And let's just touch on this real quick and then I'm going to go. So I start my tour next year, which I'm super exhausted and excited about. I'm exhausted all motherfucking already. I ain't lying because I'm tired now. But I'm excited because y'all do keep me alive. When I'm just literally to the point where I'm just like, I can't do. I'm just too tired. Y'all really keep me pushing. Like, I swear I do this for all of y'all. I really do this for all of y'all. But, like, I can't wait to see y'all. Like, when I go on tour next year, I can't wait. Like, I'm so excited. Like, I really, really am. But anyway, so I don't like to give too much away. First of all, we on Facebook, and y'all know I do have to be careful. Which I be cool, and I have the protection of the universe because so far everything has been cool. I don't even feel no type of way with nothing. And so the Vanish cravings and the sugar craving for weight loss. But so I just want to say, like, I tour, so I'm so excited. Which I don't like planes. I'm an Aquarius, and I'm too analytical to understand why we in the sky. Okay, why we in the sky? I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna do it. So yes, I am coming to Miami. I'm coming to. So the top ones are gonna be Miami, Indianapolis, North Carolina. What am I missing, Destiny? Chicago and California. So that's the main one. That's the main ones right now. Where else can I go? You trying to move me? So that's the main ones right now. But anyway, my whole point is saying that I go on tour next year, and we will be doing like the doula training. Do not expect. See her little fade getting thicker. She gonna be smart because she got that mad scientist hair. But what I wanted to say, yeah, Georgia, Memphis, all of those, Texas. I am coming to Texas. I will be doing doula training, but listen, if you know me, then you're gonna know that my doula training is not gonna be all of this. I don't know. Don't be expecting none of that stuff that you learned. And
what city in California?
We're gonna go into some other shit. You know, it's not gonna be that. It's gonna be some other stuff. Don't think that you're gonna get doula training from me and we're gonna be doing what they do. Because I'm gonna do what I do. And if you don't come expecting, what can I say?
Celebrity, huh?
Girl, please. What can I say? What can I say like about my doula training? Because you know me. It's not gonna be conventional. So I don't want nobody to feel like they waste their money because they're looking for like
something.
Yeah, like how them people are doing. We ain't doing none of that. So what does beautiful Destiny use for a toothpaste? Don't tell them your recipe. They trying to get you. She gonna sell it. It's gonna be on the website, okay? Like don't tell her. Stuff, you can tell them one thing you put in there.
One thing I put up in there: white oak bark powder.
White oak bark powder. That's all she got for you. All she got for you. Just like great grandma ain't give away that peach cobbler recipe, we ain't giving out none of these motherfucking recipes, okay? Okay? The only one who knows is my daughter. Not that I don't love my mom and my sister, but guess what? We got to keep it in the immediate birth family. Now, fuck you. But anyway, they know I'm playing. But anyway, so the training is gonna be unconventional. Don't come trying to get.
Oh man,
I can't say it on here, but y'all know what I'm talking about. How much for the sugar cravings?
Oh, sugar.
With her employee discount, girl, I'm not gonna.
2 bottles each though. 2 sugars.
Okay. Okay, so
that's a serious question.
Wait, this is crazy. I'm gonna tell you. Let me finish this live real quick because we got stuff to do. All right, so yeah, look at her say yeah. What I was saying?
We waiting for the.
Oh, okay. So it's gonna be the doula. I'm gonna be giving out certain pressure points. It's just gonna be gangster, but I think the whole reason. Yeah, it's gonna be the spiritual, scientific, like Brooke said. Let me show y'all, Brooke. You want to show them who you is? Hey, she's so pretty, huh? That's our new addition to the Goddess collection. She's dope. She's so dope. She also had a natural birth.
They asked you what part of Cali?
What part of Cali? What is it? You know where we going? Y'all got to wait. I know I ain't good with none of that shit.
We can take a vote wherever most of y'all from.
Don't be trying to school me because y'all already know that I'm universal and I ain't that stuff. You know, whatever you call it. So, we're gonna be.
I'll be buying that toothpaste too.
Okay, so California. Okay, whatever. So it's gonna be the doula training. We just gonna touch on so much. It just gets so deep. It gets. Oh Lord, it gets so deep. But anyway. I was trying to tell them something. I know y'all gotta go. I was trying to tell y'all, Washington D.C. God, I do not want to go there, but I'm gonna have to come. Oh, I don't want to go to Washington. I don't want to go to Maryland. I did not like those energies. It just was like weird or something. But anyway, so thank you, John Bunchy, for the shirt. He got me the Dr. Sabi shirt in pink. It was so cool. Thank you. Thank you. Come to Kansas City, NYC, of course, New York. I don't want to go there either, but I have to. It was something I wanted to say. I'm about to go. Because my brain is still moving like a computer and my mouth just can't keep up. It just can't. I attended California. I'm going to tell y'all what part. I just got to go. Please, Krystal, please, what? NYC is ready. Yes, I will be doing it with Nefertiti. Am I saying it right? Say that for me there. Nefertiti, huh? A Nefertara?
Yes.
Nefertara Bay. That's going to be NYC. Yeah, I'm coming to South Carolina. What's up with the energy in NYC? NYC cool. It's just got a lot of propaganda shit. Like, you know. Yeah, I am coming to Miami. That's going to be first. I'm going to do the summer months first and the colder months as they warm up.
Start selling your products. That's
I told them I'm going to put it on the website. But all right, I got to go. Come to Seattle, sis. I was trying to talk about the natural birth. But just epic. I'll touch more on that just in, what can you use for fibroids while pregnant?
What you ready to do? You ready?
You gotta, you need to email me, the person who just asked me about the fibroids while pregnant. Remember, I'm on Facebook Live. Pennsylvania, yeah, email me, and I'm gonna get back to you today. Seattle, yeah, I'm coming everywhere. God, I'm so exhausted thinking about getting on that plane, but I'm coming.
I'm gonna love it.
I'm coming
too.
Okay, all right, y'all. Come to. Please do not use acronyms. I didn't go to school. Do that say Minnesota shit? MN? Okay, I'm gonna come there. I'm gonna come to MN. I'm gonna go type that in.
Oh my God.
I'm coming back to Chicago in April. I'm back in April.
In April?
Please talk about natural birth. That's what I was gonna touch on. It's just you know, I swear I'm studying divine, and here's the key to everything. I would say the first and foremost
Missouri.
that your body knows what to do. And if we stop letting people interfere or using so much interventive preventive care, a lot of that shit will just stop. We're preventing, we're using so much preventive care. What if this happens? What if we got to test you for this? We're not using, oh, you look sick. Let me see if this is going on. Or you don't feel well. And then when you do go tell them motherfuckers your feelings, they don't want to hear that. They ain't even taking that because, well, I can't breathe. Oh, well, she just exaggerating. That's how they feel about you. So we have to start understanding that if we just let our bodies just leave it alone and let you and the baby be intelligent enough to guide you into what you are put here to do, then you'll be just fine. You'll be just fine. Maybe you'll be just fine. I gotta be careful. You might be just fine. I'm not telling you not to go to the doctor. Go. I'm not telling you not to do this. Please do if you want to. You know, because they try to twist your words up. I didn't say it. I never said it. I plead the fifth. But divine is growing. Yes, vegan is definitely best for your whole life. But if you're suffering with infertility, absolutely. And I'm not talking about a sloppy vegan where you're eating meatless meat and bunches of chemicals all day, every day. Nah, not that. I'm talking about fruits. Let's not even call it vegan. Let's call it eating from God. Eating from what you see around. If it doesn't have a tree, fuck it. That's how I want you to eat things in their raw state. I want to see people eating things that actually has enzymes and minerals that hasn't been destroyed by heat. I want to see some of y'all pick up a salad. I do. I want to see some of y'all eating abundant amounts of fruit and vegetables and vegetation and life. I want to see y'all eating that. I want you to lessen your cooked foods, which I'm about to. I've been, you know, a little while. That's why I'm fat as hell right now. But it's my time and the stress and everything. But you know, I'm fussing at me too. But I still get my fruits and vegetables, and I don't play with myself. But Sophia gorgeous too. Wait till I show you her profile. Sophia is cool, and you know what she look like to me? She look like mama. She look like T.D. Net. Sophia, if I showed you my mama, I swear to God, it's like you could be her daughter, but she's so cold though. Like, Sophia, you are so pretty. I used to be looking at you, I'm like, that girl is fire. Cause see, I'm not no hating.
Oh wait, I can see.
I'm not a hating goddess. I want us all to glow up, be pretty. You know, don't copy off of me. You start your own business, but don't copy off of me. You know, do what you do, but don't copy off of me. Be an entrepreneur, but don't copy off of me. That's what I want to see us do our thing.
She is pretty.
But just don't copy off of me. That's my only annoyance. Because you know why? Because when I was starting this business, I didn't ask one person. I didn't come in nobody inbox and say, hey, where you get your glasses from? I'm about to start an herbal company. I didn't hit up another herbalist and say, I see you an herbalist, so you have anything to teach me? I ain't do that shit. So I don't respect that shit, because if you want something, you go for it. Don't bite off the backs of nobody else. Do that shit for you and do it your motherfucking self. Every single thing. My logos with my face on it. My logos, my information, my glasses. I think somebody did. I did ask opinion as to what to use to put the herbs in, because I didn't want plastic. And somebody said glasses. My glasses. I never disrespected another herbalist in the time that they took to find their own information and to just come and start my own business off of 5-10 minutes of what they could tell me. That's fucked up. You don't do that. So I never rode off the backs of nobody. Let's go. And just like they have a girl who's a millionaire from New Orleans who started her own makeup case. Of course, you know, I don't agree with the makeup, but whatever. She's a millionaire now. And she started that shit all by herself. You don't do that. You don't take away from the time. Do you know how long I researched this shit? And going into nature, still can't identify. But anyway, going and doing what I did, and like, I mean, hours, because I'm Aquarius and I'm a psychopath, hours of research. You not about to come in my inbox and tell me, or you gonna pay for it. You want me to train you to be this or that or that. You gotta pay for my time. I got churn, man. What's wrong with y'all? Stop disrespecting me like it ain't mother to mother and I'm some type of joke around and I'm about to start fussing again and shit. Don't play me like that. I'm not no joke. I got children, and you're not about to just rob me of the time that it took me to invest away from my children to give you free information so you could start selling fucking Yanni scenes when you don't even know what the fuck you doing. Don't do that shit to me. Do not do it. That's all I'm saying. So when I took the time out to do this, I did it. I didn't disrespect nobody else. This is why it pissed me off when y'all try to play me like that. Don't come. Please don't mistake my profile pic. My best friend's husband was killed in the line of duty, and we are all doing our part to keep his legacy alive. Oh, no, I go through all the pictures, baby. You can't fool me. I will go through all of them anyway. This is business, nothing personal, right? Like, but you wouldn't disrespect. This will kill me. You're not going to disrespect big companies like this.
Right. I was just about to say that.
You're not going to go to a 5-star restaurant or these restaurants and be like, hand me over that shit. What did you use to be a franchise? Them the ones with the real fucking money. Go stalk them. Go say, where is the person who started Walmart? How did you do this? If you want to learn how to start a business, take a business class, because then you're paying somebody to give you that type of information. Do not come to feed off me to take away from my motherfucking time unless you are going to compensate me for that. Period. And I do love y'all. I really, really do. But you can't bite off me. It's not fair. I didn't do that to nobody. All of these herbalists, I didn't do that to them. I didn't do it. I didn't ask nobody what they did, how they did it, what they did it, because I wanted it to be original to me. And if I wanted it, I had to work hard for it. And I had to put the time in to find out everything I needed to know to start my business from the ground up, which I did with my motherfucking tax money, $1,200, okay? Y'all looking for a real story? This is where it go. I took my motherfucking tax money, $1,200, okay? And I didn't go buy shoes, cars, clothes, and hoes. I lived that life already. I used to do that with my tax money. But there was something different that needed to be done. So I took my tax money and I invested it in my fucking self. And I started this business with $1,200 motherfucking dollars. So you can do it. And I encourage you to do it. And I encourage you to be the best at what you do and be original at what you do and do what you called here to do. Don't be a dancer if you don't got the moves. Don't try to feed off what you can't do. Just don't do it. Period. Okay? So that's it with that. Is we done, Destiny? Cause I gotta go with my children, y'all. Okay. Thanks, Neville. She's so cute. All right, y'all. Well, I love y'all, and I gotta go. And the sale ends tonight, and I'm not taking no exceptions. And I keep saying it, and somebody's still gonna ask me. Still gonna fucking ask me. I was at work, sis. They still gonna ask me. I'm not giving no exceptions. I'm just not. It's already too much. So, which, I say that and I'm grateful and stuff. And girl, this is not a picture, but all right.
Make a screenshot and make it.
I love my little baby. Okay. I still be fussing at her all day. Bye, y'all.